Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, Beatles buddies around the world. It's Stevie T here with you once again from the Mop Top Tours. That's Liverpool's favourite Beatles tour. Morning. I'm out and about this morning in a different part of town to usual. I'm out on the Stevie T transfers and I've wound it up right over on the other side of the city this morning, and I'm just having a little break, so I thought I'd hop off the bus and come and show you this, something I've not shown you before on a Mop Top Tours live feed. It's not a place we normally come to on the Mop Top Tours, this either. That's not to say we've never been here, because some of our die-hard Beatles fans, especially those regular tour guests who come every year, who like to really delve into Beatles history in a big way, we'd have sometimes brought those tour guests to this neck of the woods. The reason why we don't normally come here on the normal Mop Top Tour is because it is a bit out of the way and it's a bit of a run out here, you know. So especially if you're limited on time, it's too far to come out here really. But that's not to say that we wouldn't bring you out here by a special request if you wanted to come and have a look. So where are we? We're in a place called Litherland, which is kind of north of Liverpool, where I usually take you on the walks. It's down to the south part of Liverpool when we go around Woolton. That's in South Liverpool. Well, this is actually north of Liverpool. And the actual area is called Sefton. And the place I'm going to take to show you this morning is where they say Beatlemania began. The birthplace of Beatlemania, this. How cool's that, eh? So come and have a look while I take you for a little walk in and show you this place. I can't tell you too much about this because off the top of my head I'd have to have a bit of a read up on it really. But I know that it was an early Beatles venue. It was one of the first Beatles venues that they appeared at when they came back from Hamburg. And famously, for Beatles fans, it was the first place that Paul ever played bass as a Beatle on stage. Because when they come back from Hamburg, it was in 1960, when they came back from Hamburg, Stuart Sutcliffe, the original bass player with the Beatles, had decided to stay in Hamburg with his girlfriend Astrid Kircher. So Stuart had stayed in Hamburg, so when the Beatles came back here, they were a bassist short, so they got Paul to take over that job on the bass guitar. Anyway, the actual name of the venue is Litherland Town Hall, which isn't actually here anymore, but we reckon that this part of the building is the only part left really of the original. We're not even sure about this whole building, but we reckon that this doorway here is original. People who live up there, actually Phil Aldridge has just popped on, and Phil's lives up this neck of the woods. Maybe Phil will know even more about this than what I do, because Phil's a big fan of the Beatles, so Phil might just be able to confirm that. But the building actually looks fairly new. That's why I've always kind of thought that this might be a replacement building, but this entranceway looks like it could have been the original for Litherland Town Hall. And the story goes that when the Beatles had come back from Hamburg, lots of the promoters had advertised them as being direct from Hamburg. So lots of the local people who didn't know any better actually thought that they were a German group. They were actually a German group. And it was only when they came walking on stage that people started to demand their money back, saying, actually, they're not from Germany. That's them quarrymen fellas, and they were rubbish. And they hadn't realised what had happened to them whilst they were out in Germany, that they'd had loads of time to practice. And they were pretty good by the time they got back from there, weren't they? So they actually took the roof off the place, and all the crowds were storming the stage here at Litherland Town Hall, because they absolutely took the roof off the place, bringing all that talent back home with them. And it absolutely had stormed the place. And that was, they reckon, the start of Beatlemania. That was the first inkling to Beatlemania. There was a chap, I'm just trying to think of his name now. Anyway, it's Farron of the Farron and the Flamingos. There was a story that he told about this, because he was on stage on the same time as the Beatles, and he was fuming because everybody had run past Farron. He thought they were running towards him to get autographs, and everybody ran past him to get to the front of the stage to see John, Paul, George and Pete. So there you go. That's Litherland Town Hall. So you can put that into your collection of places you've been to. I'm just trying to get a decent shot for you there in case anyone wants to get a photograph. There you go. You can get a decent picture there if you want to put that into your collection. And of course, if you want to get a picture with you in it, hop on board a Mop Top Tour. Put in a special request if you want to come up here. You'd have to do it on an all-day tour, and you may have to miss something out if you did our normal all-day tour. But if you're on your second or third trip, we'll gladly bring you up here. Because like I say, it is a bit of a drive out here. Anyway, how are you all doing this morning? Thanks very much for hopping on board. I'll just say a couple of hellos. Who's on? Harry, hello Harry. Lorraine from Toronto, 6 AM. Woohoo! That's the time I came out to work. Christine Fawcett, loving this fella. Cheers. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Amy Moore, Ivor Morris, Derek Dennett, if you're all still with us. Pat Copeland, and hi to Phil. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Jamie O'Garlic, stay away from KFC. Yes, we're on our strict diet now, our fitness regime. Me and Jamie, getting ourselves nice and trim, ready to welcome our totally Mop Top Tour guests back to Liverpool again. Yeah, let's just turn around so you can have a little look around here. Like I say, it's not a place we come to very often. Quite a nice little village. This looks nice. Should try coming down here. Look at this. My mouth's watering at the thought. Piccola Italia. Looks good. I love Italian food, don't you? I'm planning a trip to Italy very soon as well. I'm going to go out and see my friends over in Italy as soon as this lockdown's over. I think that'll be the first stop. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the bus now, so I'll catch up with you a bit later on. I've got nothing else to report really. 17th of May, Monday, that's when we come out of lockdown officially in England. So that's when we open up again All the bars and restaurants are open, the hotels, everything's back to normal from Monday. If you want to book a Mop Top tour, head over to the website. We do have availability for tours, and we'll be happy to welcome you along, of course. And yeah, so we should be back to normal from next week, all being well. I'll keep you posted anyway. And don't forget as well, the radio show. Thanks for joining us, those of you who've hopped on board for the radio show. It's on L8 Radio. Easiest way to find it is on Facebook. Go to the L8 Radio Facebook page and you'll be able to find a link to the shows. So, but thanks very much for everyone who has joined me so far, and I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. I'm having loads of fun doing them. It's brilliant. Anyway, I'm going to head back now, so I'll catch up with you later. Peace and love from Liverpool. That's me out of here. Bye for now.